So it looks like Disney's got another disaster on their hands, and it's the official end of the Kang dynasty. Yes, I know I actually reported that over 2 months ago, but Disney finally built up the courage to do it. Well, for obvious reasons. I mean, when your star gets convicted, I guess you can reveal your plans to the public. And they originally pretended to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think they did that more out of a sense of not being caught up in another Johnny Depp moment. And who could blame them? But hey, it's Dismal Disney after all. Wait a minute, that's a song. It's Dismal Disney after all. It's Dismal Disney after all. It's Dismal Disney after all. It's a sad, sad mouse. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, like many manufactured phenomenons out there, before this particular person, Jonathan Majors, you know, there were many rising stars. Many of them. And at this point, or at any point in time, it didn't seem like anything was going to stop him, outside of audience boredom and apathy, which he was likely to accrue over time, because that's apparently what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is all about nowadays. Then, through a confluence of events, he found himself facing a whirlwind trial after his ex-girlfriend accused him of laying hands on her. Interesting. I mean, he did do it. I mean, it's on video. There's a ton of photographic evidence out there of the injuries. There's incriminating voice recordings. And as a kicker, there's a history of bad behavior before that was sealed in the UK. So it was pretty obvious. How obvious? Well, everybody dumped him. His management team, his agent, his PR firm, and of course, Disney dumped a bunch of release dates. So, I mean, guess who was late to the party here? It was Marvel Studios and Disney, who dropped him like a hot potato after the verdict, so ouch. And the jury found Majors guilty of 1 misdemeanor count of beating and 1 harassment violation. She claimed that he left her in agonizing pain after an altercation in a car, which you can kind of see. Now, the courtroom was very tense as they read the verdict, and Majors did his very best Lady Gaga, showing nothing but a poker face, poker face. Now, his lawyers got some faith in the system, though, and they're planning an appeal. But Marvel and Disney? Nope. They noped out. They gave him the boot for all his upcoming projects, including his role as Kang in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They don't even seem to find him appealing anymore. You get that, Grant? Appealing? Good, right? Comedy, 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 comedy. No? Alright. Anyway, before this mess, Majors was the propagandist rising star. He was set to shine in the Marvel Universe like every other 4-star before him in their other projects. Now, this guy had it all, but then, boom, allegations hit, and it all went downhill from there, which was predictable. And wait, there's more, because his magazine Dreams film, the acclaimed Sundance debut, well, poof, that's gone, no longer to return to release calendars, and that's gonna hurt more than this particularly bad breakup. Majors' sentencing is set for February, and jail time is definitely on the table, but it's not just about the courtroom drama, it's about all that pesky, rock-solid detail that came out during the course of this trial. I mean, if you want, you can find all those incriminating text messages, the audio clips, etc., etc. Now, this trial actually felt like a Hollywood script at times, and maybe it was, because the allegations went back and forth. We found out that Majors literally begged Jabari not to seek treatment for the head injury that she sustained. The audio clips painted a picture of a very controlling man with a severe case of narcissism and impossibly high standards. So, I mean, you know, stuff happens, right? Interestingly enough, his attorney seems to think that this was some kind of vast conspiracy that Jabari concocted to remove him from earnings potential. She seems a little bit more than delusional, and again, I mean, this would have to involve a whole lot of people and a lot of, like, great camera angles to make any of that believable. Now, the courtroom turned into a drama fest. 4 days of emotional testimony, security footage, heated confrontation, and Majors sprinting away like Usain Bolt. And the trial would have been like a bonanza for law tubers. I mean, Majors showed up with his squad with a Bible in hand, including his bounce-back girlfriend and actress Megan Good. Now, tears, intense moments, pointing fingers everywhere, yeah, that's law tube love. And it literally did have the courtroom buzzing, according to all reports out there. In the end, the prosecutor wasn't having any of it. she called out the abuse playbook that was being run, pointing to the seriousness of the DV. We'll say that in a friendly YouTube way. And it's possible Majors could see the inside of a cell for as long as a year. Maybe Disney wasn't willing to wait that long to bring the next massive flop of a Marvel film to the market. I mean, who could blame them to delay another waste of, well, a giant amount of money, right? Anyway, that's all for today, folks. The case is done, and that's all there is to it. All that's left is probably the crying. But I have to ask you, what do you think? Was justice actually served here? Will the punishment fit the crime? And is Disney going to be shamed by walking away from Majors at the last possible moment? On the last one there, I really hope that's the case. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below on this wonderful Dismal Disney story. And obviously, as always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya!